All right, I just want to show an example here of adding fractions with unlike denominators. And you can see we're all set up. We've got 2/3 shown here with the two black chevrons, plus 1 and 1/2. And you'll probably see pretty quickly, one of the things we want to do is change this out. Get rid of our 1/2, and we want to start thinking about this as 2/3 plus 3/2. So we made our mixed number into an improper fraction, just so it's a little easier to visualize, a little easier to work with. And now we can't just add these things together because they're not the same. It doesn't make sense to think about thirds and halves all together. So we're going to change this up. We're going to take these 2/3 and we're going to represent them with 4 blue parallelograms. So there's our 4 blue parallelograms. There's our 2/3. And now we're going to take our 3/2 and we're going to represent each half with 3 blue parallelograms. If I can get these organized in here. And now what we're looking at is this. Now we're looking at 4/6 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9/6. And now we can just add them all together. Right now we can see that we've got in total, if we count them up, we've got 13/6. And the next thing is to simplify. We want to represent that 13/6 in a way that makes more sense. So I'm going to borrow a couple sixths from over here. And I'm going to make this into a whole. Right? So I can substitute out one pink for those guys. These guys are obviously a whole, so I can substitute in a pink for those guys. And then I had 1/6 left over. So now what we did is we just did this. We said 13/6 equals 2 and 1/6. And there's our final answer. So we went through, we took our mixed number, we made it into an improper fraction, and then we found a common denominator here. Because we saw that we couldn't add up the numerators until we had a common denominator. This step's important as well. When you're adding, you're really just adding the tops. You're doing this, 4 plus 9 over 13. The tops go together to give you your answer here is 13/6. The other important thing that's going on here is in the middle, we're taking our 2/3, and really we took those 2/3 and we multiplied that by 2 on the top and multiplied it by 2 on the bottom. So we got our 4/6. And it looked like this. Each one of those was 2 blues. So we kind of multiplied by 2 on the top and multiplied by 2 on the bottom. We got 4/6. With our 3/2. Sorry, and this went down here. That became the fraction we used in the next piece. With our 3/2, we multiplied everything by 3. Right? There's 3 blues and 1 yellow. So everything gets 3 times bigger, times it by 3 on the bottom, times it by 3 on the top. We get 9/6. Those guys go in here, right? The 9 blues are 9/6. So that's how we got to our 9/6. And again, we added the tops. We got 13. The bottoms stay the same. We were talking about all blues in the end. And then we just simplified. We just said that our 13/16 is the same as 2 wholes and 1/6 because we counted up all the blues. 6 blues made a pink, so we got rid of the blues, put in the pinks. We had 1 blue left over. Now see if you can write down the rule for yourself and then do some examples for yourself. Try it.